Well, actually, the way this is calculated was a lot easier than I thought. I was just putting it in here, putting the numbers, and set the amount of beacons I wanted, and 13. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's one more, and I'm actually gonna add one more just in case, so we have at least those backed up, which is nice. But it actually won't be long until we start running out of resources for this area already. We are gonna run out of copper, like it is notable. Apparently the stores are already empty, and actually right now we are running out of copper. So these things still, or should still have some plates in them, but if they run out, we will see the production here slow down. Which is not really a big problem, I think, yet, because we're not up to full production yet. But it is something to keep in mind. So we need to drill more copper. There are 3 copper spaces at least within the wall section we conquered. And a few more outside. This is the biggest one though. Might want to just make a bridge here. Take this, wall it off or something. Also, I might need new uranium pretty soon. How is the uranium stores doing? We still are full with all of them, only the... Ooh, this is getting low. Okay, I might need to stop the production of the 38s, because we also need the 35s for actually the fuel cells. So that's the thing. Okay, that's good to know. But we are now first gonna finish off everything for the rocket. So I've removed one part of the blue circuit assembly. We now got one full area going. The second I kind of disassembled because I think it is too much, and also we need green circuits for other stuff as well. For example, the speed modules, and of course also for the solar panels. So first off, let's actually see what we will need. So we have these being created now. Those are going to go very, very quick. But what is the next step? The next step will technically be actually the rocket control modules, the things we were producing the least of. For the previous time we tried to do this. So we need 28 machines creating these with about 24 beacons if we have 8 per assembler, which means we need beacons on both sides. So how are we going to do that? Well, how many do we need if we have 1 beacon per side? We need 52, which is a lot more. Doesn't really matter though, eventually, but it might do it for the way I am kind of producing it. So I wanted to see if I can get the things being produced here, but we can't, not with the amount of stuff we need. So we need to get some beacons in between, so I guess these will be even quicker. And well, then we just get the things on both sides. So let's copy these over. Actually, now that I think about it, do we need the red circuits for... Okay, let's see, is this the right location? This is the right location. Now all my power poles are I think, on the wrong side. These won't get power, so we need power to power them from the other side. It's not a problem yet though. We apparently have a lack of red circuits, but I am also draining a lot of red circuits for my module production at the moment. Half of them to be precise, so I don't really mind this yet. Okay, so this is the first area. Let's see. How are we going to do this? So what do we need for the rocket control modules? There they are. Oh wow, I can produce a lot on my own. Apparently I've got enough circuits for that. We need blue circuits and speed modules. If blue circuits are going up and the speed modules are going up as well, I guess we're going to have a similar setup like this for these. I think this is about the space when we need them. You are going to be set up for the right things, which is going to be the speed modules, and you're going to output those. We don't need a lot of you in storage, so let's just get 4. And there we go. Now we need to power you. I guess I'm just going to add a power pole here, but also a roboport, because we need so many more roboports because of all the robots I'm using these days. Might as well get a few, or as most of them in as I can. There we go. Those should continue production right now. Good. And now the next area. So we are going to get 2 products in, and we need 2 products in, and yeah, kind of. Am I saying that correctly? I think I am. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do that. I don't think I want the blue circuits to go up and down. I think I just want them here because I do have the space. Would be nicer if I get them up, but I don't need them yet. I do need more copper going though. Copper is not going the quickest. Is this all producing? Yes, it is. Can I power this with 1 belt of red circuits? One belt of copper? That might be interesting. I'm gonna see that later. Okay, so but first, these are going on a belt, and these actually need to go on the other side of the belt, which is going to be annoying, or well, maybe not, because we want these both on 1 belt, and I think now I've got that. And there they come. I do. Good. That's very good. So these will go down here. And they need to be split off as well from more or less there. So let's just do something like that. And get a splitter in. And something like this. And continue that to the next area. Because we might not be able to get as many things in here as I'd like. Okay, so the next thing is an assembler. We are going to start at the same location as ever, which is there. We're going to have a normal inserter in and a normal inserter out. And those are going to go on a belt. Now I can double this up, just have another section on the other side and not worry about the beacons. At the moment, these things are being affected by 4. So if we get affected by a 4, we need 52 of these. Let's see how many we can add on one side before we are running out of space, and then see about the other stuff. So you need to go there. Apparently I need to move all you around, and then I can add one there. Ooh, it's going to be close. Okay, but we can do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, the last ones are not going to be here. That is about, so this is how many? How many is this? This is the green. I can remove you. Okay, copy the blueprint. Let's see how many we get. So, okay, in the meantime, actually, okay, we've got 20 here, so we need at least double that. Which means we can't get it in on this area. We need a third one if you really want to do this on one-sided. Or if we add more beacons, if we add this to 8. Update, we need 28, and then we need this and 1/2 extra. For symmetry's sake, it might be better to do it the other way around. Does it matter to me how many beacons I use? I do have more speed modules than productivity at the moment. Yeah, I guess it does matter then. Okay, we're going to add more beacons. More beacons means more of this. Okay, so in the meantime, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the vlog I did now a couple of weeks ago. This is the first time I'm recording after I recorded that vlog to just say the stuff I wanted to do. Apparently, I did record a lot more Factorio, or a lot more episodes than I actually thought. This is episode 59, and I thought this was episode 56. So yeah, well, that happens. But actually, while recording this, it might be interesting for you to know that I actually feel the depression creeping up. I do feel bad, and I feel like just not being as happy as I am now, and just stop recording. So that's the annoying thing about, well, an illness like depression. I still don't say I have depression, still haven't gone to counseling yet. I do have it planned though at this point in time. With the first appointment being way after this episode's release, so I will let you know in a while how that goes. But yeah, are these beacons? No, these beacons are not set up correctly apparently. Let's just remove, no, they are. These are at least. Oh, okay, oh, I guess the beacons are on the way. Okay, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to say to you how that works a little bit. It's a little bit annoying and maybe not very nice for you guys to hear, but I guess you guys oh no, that's the wrong way. Can I remove that? Oh yes, I can. I did this wrong. Now all the belts here are not good. Okay, get them out of here. There we go. Oh, that's one disconnecting there. So yeah, that's a little bit of the thing of the way my brain works. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. But let's just continue with the game for now. Let me just copy this over now correctly. And just like so. And now this is going to be placed. Good, very good. Okay, so that's the first part in. Eventually, when this is all completed. Now, this should be more than enough. We need actually way less than these, didn't we? Okay, so the average amount of sources is technically 7, because not all of these are powered by 8 speed modules. So we need 32. We at the moment have 40. So we can have a little less of these things producing. I think I will actually remove a few, but let's first just continue to the next part of this production line, and that is going to be the rocket control, or the low density structures, or the rocket fuel. Now, if I know the belts by mind of how they are laid up here, the next one, which would be easier, would be the steel, because that is coming in from the top. The oil stuff is going to go in from the bottom. So yeah, steel is going to go first, and you can see here the copper supply is starting to dwindle. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. How much copper do I have in storage at the moment? Not a lot apparently. Okay, this all needs to go. Let's say it could save me a few bits of copper, but in the long run it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you are going to go over there because we still need more of these. And how are the robots doing? We still have enough. 2,500 logistics and 3,000 construction robots. A lot. Okay, so this is going to be technically one continuous production line. I'm going to start laying out some belts, removing some belts here, and just take it a little bit easy off camera. And I will be back when most of these construction works here have finished. Oh, and I should stop using robots here. Might not be the best idea to get all my inventory clogged up. Oh well, too late now. Wait, no I'm not. Let's just run away. Better, much better. Well, this is a sad day, or actually a good day, because this means progress. Our very first copper outpost is completely gone. May it rest in pieces. Hi Iron. So, I am here, well I just made a few more outposts, and I came across this one, because this was literally on the way back. This one is completely done, so I'm going to, well, start picking this all up. There should be also some construction robots somewhere else, and those are going to be annoying, because those will technically just get stuff at stuff where I don't want them, but oh well, I guess that is just a case. You are going to go, not again to Copper 2, but you are going to add as a location train storage until circuit condition, and you should do that. Okay, you will empty out, you will just be removed with both, and just get to train storage until circuit condition. And yeah, those are 2 less trains. This copper outpost can be removed, and has been removed now. Sadly enough. So I did actually make a few more. I will show them in a second when I did this. So there is now one more copper outpost over here, together with the iron. I just started to mine both. Those are both set up for one extra train waiting as well. Got here another copper station. With some millions, and I've got one copper station here also, well, set up to work. Those are the only copper stations we have, so that is at least 3, which is 6 trains, which should be at least enough for a little while. But we'll see how that goes, I guess, in the long while those outposts should be running. And with that, hopefully we can get at least a few rockets up, and hopefully we don't need to expand before actually this series finishes. Because otherwise it will need to kill a lot more aliens. Well, we do have, of course, the ammo, etc. now for the killing of a lot more aliens. but it took me a long while the last time I did that, so if I don't have to do it now, I would like that. Okay, let's make sure these things are connected. And will stay connected. That is good. Those will all drop all the stuff off to a chest, which eventually will be getting back to the base. The ammo train will actually get all that stuff up and gather it for us. We have a total of 65 construction bots here. That's a lot more than I actually expected. But that should be fine. They will just do their thing. Okay, so let's get some trains going. Let's set you up or go into the farrel because I need to replenish some supplies, mostly belts and miners. And I actually need to do one other thing to that train depot as well. I need to technically just get some stuff out of the system because, for example, used miners are now going into storage, and I don't want them in storage, I want them back into the system. This is also a copper, well, 2 copper places I'd like to start using, but it's not that much. It is, well, it's a lot, it's some at least, but at least we should get it. So, okay, new trains, all things are going here. I am running a few less FPS than normal because I got a new monitor hooked up, and I guess that is sucking a lot more resources up than needed. Okay, so this is the train stacker. Okay, you can not do anything because you... Oh wow, this thing is full already, and I haven't even started doing anything yet. Okay, let's set you up to go to copper 7, inventory full, then to copper depot, inventory empty, and you the same. I think I can just do shift and right clicks here. Yes, I can. Okay, you are going to go to copper 8 until inventory empty. Until inventory full. And at a station depot and inventory empty. And now for the last couple of guys as well, of course. And the last one is set up. Let's see, inventory full, and you inventory, oh, that was the thing I was doing, empty. Okay, go, 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 and go. Are you set up to go? You are not set up to go, you are, and you are, there we go. All the trains into the system, there we go. That is 7 more trains. I should actually get one more for the second iron outpost. You, stop. You are the one which actually can't go anywhere because you are a nuclear train. And you are a... Okay, you are set up correctly. Now I need to drive this back into its location. There we go. Now everything can go. Okay, run between the trains because that is very safe. You are not working. You are not hooked up to water. I guess I broke that when I built this. There we go. Yeah, that's filling up now. Good. Okay, all the trains should be starting to go. That's a lot better. And now we have a few more trains, at least a lot of copper more into the system. We have a total more of 14.9 is 25.9 is 34 million copper. That should hopefully keep the belts full. And now we have time to do the rest, which is, well, starting to get some rockets into the air. Again, hopefully, at least the research should be, we should also start that up pretty soon as well. At the moment we're still making modules, but the belts are going so slow. I think we are actually not producing them anymore. We are producing a few. Yeah, only the productivity trees. Why is that going so slow? Because of red circuits. Well, I disconnected. No, I did not disconnect this. Huh. I guess my robots are just a little bit slow. What is the request rate of this one here? 50. That might be the problem. Then only 10 or 20 robots will be flying out every single time in total, and they've got a lot of distance to make. So that's the reason why you normally set up a few more of these things, or have the limits a little bit higher. Okay, I will check that soon. But let's. Well, this is all going fully. This is all producing at a nice rate, or actually will be. So let's get the next thing going. The next thing will be the rocket parts. Let's see how many constructing things we need for that. How many do we need? with the 8 beacon, we need 28 of these. Okay, this means we will get double the beacons, and we will do something like we did, of course, with the other ones as well, which is power from here. I'm going to get this one powered there. It's a little bit annoying because this spacing is not always correct, but I'm trying to do that as best as I can. Okay, that's steel and copper in, and also I need plastic, so I actually had a different way of doing that, of course. I had the plastic going underground like this. So I guess we're going to do kind of the same thing there. We will have inserters, normal ones. How much do you need though? Oh, you need to be set up with a recipe. You need to be that one. You need 10 steel and 5 and 5. So I guess steel will be the middle one. And the other ones will be coming from the sides. I guess we're going to send up one is more than enough. And 2 there. Those will go quick. So we need to remind ourselves that we do need a lot of these. And then beacons with speed modules on the other side. Like here. There we go. And get some of the modules in. I don't have the most of them on me. And of course we need this. Okay, so this is going to be the blueprint. It's going to be a little bigger than otherwise, but I think we can optimize it a little bit by removing you. And power this all from one side like... No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna fit. Dang it. Well, I think I can make it fit. If I move you to there. Now you are not connected, that's annoying. And will you be connected to that one? You will. So hopefully it will be connected if we just power all that the way through. Where's my blueprint? The blueprints keep deleting themselves from my hotbar. I don't like that. I guess I just don't need to do stuff then. Okay, that is connected. Okay, and we need 28 in total. Oh, there's a few of my robots apparently. Let's see how much we can add here before we run out of space. I guess that's it. This goes further, but I guess we're going to go until here. That is not going to work. No, it's not going to work. It has not worked. Dang it. Okay, let's redo this. 7. Okay, so this is 14. We needed about 28, so this will actually be precise the amount we need, which could actually be a problem because this might not go all on full speed. That's the thing we need to check and need to remind ourselves of, because this way I'm setting up the beacons might not be the best way of doing it. So yeah, we'll see. Of course, if that is the case, you need to go because you will need to be removed and replaced over here. And we need a few more beacons. Where's my beacons? Oh, dang, these things keep deleting itself. Over there. Okay, I don't think you are hitting the thing, so you will be removed. You are hitting this one. Effective sorters 1, yes, and you can go, and you can go. Apparently these times, these things are still connected, which is nice. It's very nice. Let's save and do this. So that is 14 assemblers. And we need those over here as well. Now this will not be connected to power, so I technically will need to remove all the power lines. And actually the power lines are set up double, and there is a connection, for example, here. Good, that's the thing I was worried about, of course, a little bit. But now the power. I guess I need to put the power there now. And I'd like to just place 1. And apparently I can't do that, so I guess I will have 2 here. I should actually maybe just place 1 here, but oh well, we'll have 2. There we go. And over there, remove these 2. Robots in the meantime are still producing everything here, or building everything. I like it. It's taking them a long while though. I guess my base is getting a little short on charging points in this area. And also I think there's only 1, 2, 3 connections. That actually might be the problem, I'm not really sure. But it's a thing. It's a thing that's happening. It should all be fine. As long as it's all in the construction area, it is fine. But I guess it's just the amount of charging points, which we can fix a little bit by adding, of course, a few more. Let's add Don't really want to then adding there. Oh well, I'll keep it for now like this, I guess. Okay, so we need plastic and we need copper. And of course the steel. The steel I have here on the belt. So that is easily taken. The copper is not though. And I guess this path is gonna go. That's also a thing we need to do. Replace all the paths. Oh well. And get you over there. Let's get the steel in for 1. Now this is of course not going to be the full supply. Actually, let's wait. There we go, give me that. And we need of course also some steel for the solar panels. So I want to do kind of the same thing I did on the other side with the not the green circuits, but the blue, no, the green circuits. And that is I have a rest of production coming through to the rest of the belt. So I want a full belts coming in, but if there's any spare I want them to go to the other places. Can I have them powered there? Yeah, okay, let's just do this. Get a few more charging points in, like so. There we go. Now we can remove this one without actually using up a lot of charge points. Okay, there's a connection here, good. That means I still have a lot of stuff connected. Okay, I like it. Okay, so that's one connection coming from here. The other connection is going to be kind of the same. And actually this one can just be pulled through like this, I guess. And how did I do that? I did that a very specific way. Let me check. Okay, so blue circuit. So what I did here is just have the belts going full here and then here, split everything up. And the last thing is that the last one is just going here and being filled in to one belt. Okay, so that's not really going to work here the same way. What I might just do is do this and split this up back in here. So we technically have half a belt going here, half a belt going here, a full belt going here. But this belt will not go as quick. So it should be better. We'll see. If this doesn't work, I will do something different. But that is the thing I will be going for there. Okay, so that's the steel connected. Now I need plastic and copper. So we have seen that this does not use a complete full belt or this whole system here of copper. So we have a few copper units spare somewhere. But how to get those in here? Can I fire this all up on one copper line? That's one of the questions I'm asking myself now. Because if I can just run one through. That's the kind of the thing I'd like. So let's see if we can have that working here. Let's remove some of these. And some of these. I'm really using a lot of FPS for something else. Let me check my resources for a second. Yeah, OBS is using a lot, might be the problem. Okay, so here we go. We have here half of the system going to here, half of the copper going to the red circuit system. If we split this up here, we will have half going to this side and eventually half of it going to the other side. And I need to go on the ground here to get to the other side. And apparently my inventory is full. Oh wow, I've got so many red belts. Okay, purple chest, time, purple chest. Okay, there we go. And that can be removed eventually. That's at least an easy way, oh, and it's in the way now, to get rid of a lot of resources really quick. The purple chest is a active provider chest, which will just get everything out ASAP. Okay, so this is not going to work. That's annoying. What do I want to do here? I want to do something here which is kind of easy, but I'm making it more complicated than it should be. What I just need to do is get this going from here. This needs to go to the other side. This doesn't need to be like this. Can just be a full belt coming through. And I might be recording way too much now. And here we need a splitter with this going there and this going there. There we go. That's half a belt going to this one and half a belt going to this one. And now we have a full belt of copper, which can be run through here. If we, of course, can fit all the belts in. There we go. That's going to be a copper line. And that's at least the copper line. And now also we need this for the plastic. And I'm not really sure we are producing enough plastic. There we go, that's better. So I need to kind of calculate that. If I look at this, it looks like half the belts are continuously moving. So it looks like I can power this also with one belt of plastic. So I'm going to do the same we did here over here with the plastic, and I will bring you back in a moment. Oh wow, this is a lot easier than I actually expected. If I just do this here, I've got that connected, and now this is connected. There we go, fixed it. Okay, now I've got a bunch of plastic in my inventory. Let's just dump that off in you. There we go. Okay, that's half a belt or one full belt going to the plastic and for the copper as well. Good. The plastic should now be coming through all the way to the end. And while actually thinking a little more about this system over here, this might not work because I think we need a full belt of iron and copper for this. For every single one, because I can remember we used 2 plastic belts for this. But we'll see how this goes, otherwise we can of course always increase our input. And like this, we need some splitters for that. The copper is coming in down, so that one can go on this side of the belt. And we also need copper continuing for the solar panels. And I think we need some more belts for that, but we're going to hopefully do that pretty soon. Or get, or we'll use that pretty soon. Also, I think I will just get a few more belts of resources in for the solar panels, etc. Because I don't think this system can handle it. We'll see, of course. We will see. There we go, that's 1. The plastic will be split off there. And we'll just continue from there. If we place an underground belt there. This is weird though, that this is happening. Oh no, now it's not. I guess because the belt was not completely going through. Plastic. And now we can start creating the stuff. Okay, this is not getting powered. That's annoying, but we can deal with it with placing something else next to it. For example, the rocket fuel. And that needs to be placed there. Okay, but that is another concern for another time. Okay, these things are starting to be created. Almost completely. If we finished all the belts, it would be very nice. Now the question is this first belt actually going to the end? Let's actually follow the plastic here to make sure the plastic can keep up. Now this is of course not going completely, so we should check the other side as well in the meantime. If this is not going to be getting all the way to the end, we need more plastic, and we will need to, well, get more plastic and copper to this area, or, well, divide this up into more rows. I hope we won't have to do that, but we will see. Okay, it looks like this is going to be the end. There's more plastic coming. That looks like still a continuous line. We might actually do this. Is everything still going over here? It is. Okay, now the plastic is coming to the end. Okay, good. That means that won't be a problem whatsoever. Oh, this is not getting power. Apparently we missed one power line. That looks like that was the only one. Good, okay. So, next thing is the rocket fuel. Rocket fuel will be pretty simple. That will just be, well, solid fuel going in. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet. I guess this might just be a very easy to do for us. And that is just a belt in and a belt out. Let's say the belt out is on this side. And the belt in is on... can I do it like that? Might not be able to. Let's first check actually how much we need. I think it's 28. The same as the other ones. 32 because of stuff. Why? I don't know. Oh, because we need more of these, of course. No, wait, that means... No, we need more rocket fuel. Yeah, okay. We need more rocket fuel. Then we need the low-density structures. That's the reason. Wait a second. These amounts are the same. Why is that? Because we don't need low-density structures? Yes, we do. This is the... Wait, what? 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 Something's going wrong here. We need... Yeah, we need 100 low-density structures. So... In rocket control units, we need the least, right? Is this right? 228, this is correct, this is correct. No, this is the raw resources, yeah, that could be, because that is split it up into here. I don't know. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, let's just continue on the rocket fuel. If that's a problem, I am making a mental note of that. So, to make sure to check it later if stuff is not correct. Okay, this is going to be it. Technically, it will just be a full belt in and one item out. So that's quite easy to do. And this can be copied over a few times. Now, this is going to be a little bit annoying apparently with the power lines. Actually, let's just have the power lines then sit over there and wait for the system to just handle that. I think I'm going to run the rocket fuel in from that side. And I, of course, will need some more modules in there as well. Okay. That should be it for that area. Now we need a couple of these. Let's just extend these as long as we can. We needed 16 per side if we need 32. That's apparently one too long. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That will be a total of 40 machines. We need 32, so we need technically 8. Let's just remove this last one and that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 16 is 32 is 16 times 2, so we need 8. Okay. And let's copy this belt over like so. And I want to mirror this to here, but I want more beacons in between. So let's keep a little bit of space. Like so. 1, 2, 3, yep, and I want more beacons. There we go, that's more beacons. That should be everything coming through. Okay, that's that. And now we need just a buttload of modules and then everything should be fine. Okay, so that is at least all the basic resources, well, being produced. Next time, or next episode, we will add the solid fuel, which is going to go over here, and all the resources for the solar panel, which is the last things we need to do here. My god, we're almost there. And then we can start producing rockets again. At the moment, actually, when I know where to place the rocket silo, because, well, our old place is going to have some problems. Oh well, we'll see how that goes in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and please leave a like on it if you, of course, liked it. And you can also support me on Patreon and other locations if you really are interested. Of course, you don't have to do that if you don't have the time, money, or otherwise. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.